Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, for nerds, by nerds, hanging out with these nerds.
Nerdarchy's Ryan.
Nerdarchy's dead.
And guess what? It's the end of the week. The end of every week, what do? We wrap it.
The same thing we do every week, Pinky.
Oh, I thought we were going to start beatboxing.
Yeah.
So we're going to tell you everything that's going on, that's coming up, and anything cool that we want to talk about. This is the place where we're going to do it.
As always, the links to everything is down below. The Nerdarchy articles, which we actually had 6 this week. We got all the videos that we've done, as well as anything that's RPG related Kickstarters or contest stuff, or things like our good friends over at Cardboard Fortress, their Kickstarter.
Yes, well, you know what? That's worth mentioning because they're kicking ass with it, and it's a super fun game. I can't wait to actually own it and play it with my family. Then also...
So, wait, one of their super stretch goals, like it's a little ways off to get it, but if they do, glow-in-the-dark dice. Cosmic, man. Cosmic.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So all you dice lovers out there, jump on board.
You probably just gave Ted a little bit of a chub.
Yeah. I'm glad there's this table here to block it.
I've been following the campaign as well, so I know what's going on. I've got my copy back, so...
I got mine. So, and then also our new friend Brian Feaster is also running a little Kickstarter, and
a little is kind of an understatement.
He's gotten a little help from some people you may or may not heard of. Like, there's a bunch of people from Paizo and Pathfinder that are independent freelancers that are known in the industry, and they do good work. I'm really loving the artist that he has.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's some really cool pieces in there for sure.
I wish I could remember her name. I just recently
Crystal
Yes.
Soli? Soli? Is
Yes,
that right?
I think that's it.
Dan Dillon, who's hey, what's up, Dan? There's
does a lot of work for Kobo Press.
Yeah, there's I don't know, this guy Matthew Mercer. He does this Dungeons and Dragons thing. You may have heard.
There's something about Ed Greenwood.
Yeah.
I think his name has been out there for a little while.
Just no big deal.
I'm going to be a little selfish here because I am looking for the next stretch goal level to be unlocked. Because that's the one where we get multi-genre characters, and I think equipment and stuff like that is too. So I definitely want to see that one. And he's not far. I mean, he's less than $7,000 away, I think, at this point.
And
which sounds like a lot of money until you realize they've already raised over $61,000, $62,000.
Which is
by the time this goes up.
Yeah, further up than what I've seen previously. So there you go. Yeah, no. So he's Brian Feaster is kicking ass with that, and he's going to be nice enough that when the campaign's printed and run and things like that, he's going to give us a couple of books to give away to you guys. So that's going to happen down the road for our Patreons.
Yeah, we're going to get a copy of the Open Legend hardback book, and we're also going to get a copy of
Aurelia's Dawn.
No, Amaurea's Dawn.
Amaurea's Dawn. Yeah,
that's a different campaign.
So for the Patreon giveaways, we'll have those, and if the gods are with us, like maybe we can get them signed by certain people that you may have heard of. Maybe
it's in the works. We're trying.
We're keeping our fingers crossed. We're hoping that could have, and like people way more influential and important than us. So
yeah. We're like, Brian, look, 3 of us have firstborns. Can we make this happen?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Warlock Pack?
Yeah. How do we make this happen?
Now, that being said, right, if you haven't backed it, you can actually get both of those books plus a bunch of the PDFs and other stuff at the $80 level. I think that's a phenomenal bargain for a Kickstarter. 2 hardback books, campaign setting, core book at $80. And listen, guys, there's no surprises as to the game you're getting. Go to his website and look at it for free, play it for free, and decide if you actually want to be involved with this or not. There's 0 risk.
Yeah.
You just have to decide, then if you want to have...
If you want to shell out to have a physical book.
If you want to, if you want the copies of the campaign setting. Some of the other stretch goals are really cool. Like they're going to be voting on a mini campaign setting, which there's a lot of cool ones, which are different genres. Nice. So I'm really excited about that. There's some like fantasy stuff, some weird science fiction-y stuff, some superhero stuff, and they all have little twists and exciting stuff.
Yeah. So one other Kickstarter I should mention while we're in Kickstarter world, Easy Roller Dice is actually launching their first adult coloring book. So it's like, fantasy, but it
Jenna Jameson.
Yeah, no, not that kind of adult. So it's very like tropey sort of fantasy creatures, but also has that element of how there's a lot of patterns in adult coloring books. Like it has a lot of that element. So if you're the kind of person that wants to like meticulously color all these therapeutic patterns, and it also is a manticore or like a giant evil snake.
Did that go live yet?
That is live.
Okay,
currently.
I'll make sure I grab that that link.
Yeah, I'll get that
Throw
over
it in.
to you as well. So
Speaking
that's
of
happening.
coloring books,
Well, before we get into coloring books, there's
Before we ride that segue,
one other Kickstarter that I'm going to mention, and this is a plug for the thing that I'm involved with.
oh, nobody cares about that one.
If you're into the unpainted plastic miniatures, there's a game on Kickstarter right now called Deep Madness. So right now, for $100, you get access to the full game, which right now is at 143 miniatures, 2 of which are going to be epic monsters. Hey, go check that out. The link is down below, and
if you need Cthulhian horror monsters and also a board game to go with it, so you can use the monsters for your tabletop game, and you also have essentially a board game.
It's absolutely a board game. You're investigators that are submerged on the ocean floor, and something goes wrong. So
How far is the game from the third epic monster? Isn't that what you're shooting for?
No. I got that one. Well, because I supported it early, I got access to a third, so that was all stuff that happened before the Kickstarter launch.
Okay, so the thing you wanted to happen has already happened.
That's already happened.
Ted is already was drawing. He's like, I need people to get back this Kickstarter so I can get a third epic size monster.
I'm crazy when it
Epic
comes
monster.
to those plastic monsters, but
I'm a little concerned for the heroes of Gryffindor. to be honest with you.
yeah. Like we don't want to get any epic monsters.
This is a Kickstarter, so it'll, our campaign might possibly be over
By the time it's fulfilled.
before this. So it'll be the next campaign you need to worry about.
Those guys are screwed.
But Ryan,
We're gonna play a Clash of the Titans style game, and you guys are all first level.
so riding Ryan and Dave's transition from coloring books, the happy people over at Candlewick Press, they sent us a copy of.
They don't have to be happy; they could be curmudgeonly. But they sent us a super awesome official Dungeons and Dragons coloring book.
Phoebe, who I talked to on the phone yesterday, she was quite happy. So this is a cool book that actually has D&D artwork in it, and then in the back you actually have some
Nice prints as well.
color reference pictures that you can go off of.
So you can know how to color your coloring book?
Yeah.
Well,
now the important part is to
sample
usually color inside the lines, and that will have you set.
So, and of course, because we got this from Candlewick, what we do when we get stuff from you guys, from people, we give it to you guys. This is going to be in our giveaway.
Yeah. And there's also going to be a link in the description where you can go check it out from like an Amazon or something like that.
Yes. We'll put that in there in case you just want to go out and buy it, or you can wait to see if you win one. Whatever you guys want to do them both.
Yeah.
But Candlewick also has the Dungeonology book, which we recently did a flip through of it. I talked to them on the phone because our copy was damaged. They said they're going to send us another one so that we can be able to add this to our giveaway pile. Because who doesn't want this awesome fold-out map?
Yeah. So we don't want to give you a dinged book, our awesome Patreons. So we're getting an undamaged copy to be able to give away.
And it's only fair to mention, if you're not a Patreon, there's a way to submit entries in order to be eligible for the giveaways as well. It's just that our super awesome patrons, you are automatically in the giveaway. You don't have to do anything. You just hang out and chill and be cool.
But the description below, where there's going to be an external link out to how one.
Yeah. We have a page set up with the rules and stuff for them to check out. That our legal department, Nate the Nerdarch, took care of for us. Oh, and some of you guys have been asking. You're like you've called party foul because we brought Nate back and then he's gone. He just had some prior commitments on the day that we normally film. So he'll be back. Matter of fact, he's going to make some appearances and videos this week because he was able to make it to a different day when we film as well. Unfortunately, we film twice a week, and one of those days tends to be very random because I have a random schedule. Thankfully, Ted's schedule is he's always home where he works from. So he can work with it. So we're able to get these videos out to you guys. But speaking of patrons, giveaways, and all that stuff,
what do we have?
We're doing something new. We have an end credits level to our Patreon where when Ryan gets around to it, he adds your name to the end of the scroll. Sometimes we get a little behind on that, and it might be a little behind.
We're working on essentially a thank you page. So whether it be the people who have sent us stuff for giveaways, people send us stuff for reviews, or any which way that people are helping out Nerdarchy, where we have this thank you page that we're going to put all the links at. If there's something that you want us to link to, that's where it can go as well.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're part of the end credits, you're automatically get listed there, unless you don't want to be listed there. And if you have something you want us to link to, I don't care what it is, we'll send it to you. As long as it's not
like X-rated or like hate speech or something like that. But if you do like photography, and again not X-rated, or like watercolor painting or whatever, or maybe you do like macrame owls and that's your thing too. That's cool, good enough as well.
Facebook fan page, website, YouTube channel. Right. Yeah, we can put the link there for you, and hopefully people go check that out and check it and find you. No, matter of fact, actually, if you are a fan of Nerdarchy, when we put up that thank you page, I would take it as a personal kindness if you go over there and check it out every once in a while and take a look at and support the people that support us. I mean, we have different gaming stores like Nerd Stock over in Texas. If you happen to be, I think they're in Austin. I'll have to double check. But if you happen to be in that area, go check out their store. Yeah, so things like that, we're gonna put in on that page for you to check out. It might be a resource for you as well. What else have we got?
So the people over at Tabletop Monthly, they sent me one of their sample boxes. We were talking to all the different crate people because
there we go. Crate testing.
We have the Fan 2C that we're talking about, and we put together this little postcard. Ryan made it to be able to send out to everywhere that we possibly can,
to have people come hang out with us on a boat. You'll be trapped with Nerdarchy on a boat.
Well, to be clear, Ryan made it from the art from the fantasy.
I did.
We are not plagiarists.
Well, Ryan prepared this and gave it to me.
I designed it because I didn't do the illustration.
So the people over at Tabletop Monthly, they put that in their war box to send out. And
sounds so violent.
Well, that's what there's either the war box.
What is it good for? Reaper Bone Minis. Huh.
So they have their box. It's $25 a month plus shipping, so it's a little bit cheaper than the other crate boxes that are out there. And we seem to get a bunch of miniatures this time around. So let's got a couple
4 sets. That's we
got we got like, this looks like a mech piece.
There's two mechs. There's the Dictator B, the Imperator.
It'd be great if there was like a
if you want to
finished photo of the thing. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a photo of the Imperator.
It'd be great if there's this thing that is right here.
There we go. And Dictator.
So those are the actual things.
Yeah. So we have some mechs. We have some like mechanical bits and bobs.
A set of Chessex dice. Mine show up as yellow, so I'm certain my daughter's going to try and steal those.
That's where we have to smack her little hand. No, you can't have that.
So I got Snow Shadow, Cork, Sapphire Blue, and Twilight Blue as 3 bottles of paint. There we go. And then there's coupon codes for BW, Terrain, and Forge. It's a small terrain boutique company located near Boston, Massachusetts. So you can order directly from them.
Park the Mac on the Harvard Yard.
So that's a pretty good bargain for a subscription box. Like, you're getting four different minis, right? 4 packs. They're not 4 different minis, 4 packs. I don't know what they go for individually, plus like the 3 paints. I know the dice go from usually $6.99, $7.99 for a set of dice.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you buy bulk, you can get them cheaper. But
and these are Chessex.
So that's the real deal.
Yeah.
So definitely a good deal in my opinion.
It seems like you're getting your $25 worth at least. And if you're into painting your own minis and assembling them, this is something that you're probably gonna be able to put right in your game.
Right.
That's awesome.
So, especially if you're harassing your D&D campaign with mechs.
Yeah, you should be if you're not.
Yeah, this is inspiration.
Thank you to the guys over at Tabletop Monthly. They're a new company that's coming out. I think they've only got 2 or 3 boxes that have been sent out. So link should be down below. Go check it out and support them.
Sounds good. With that, until next time,
stay nerdy.